Welcome back to the Whiskey. I'm Callum.
I'm Sam.
Today we're doing another versus, this time between Weller and Makers 46.
Alrighty, so today the versus is going to be between two wheated whiskies. Basically, what the point of a wheated whiskey is in America when they make bourbon, a decent, or it depends. There's a percentage in the mash bill that is going to be rye, and like that is traditional, and for a lot of people it tastes a lot better, but a lot of people it's challenging, and it does kind of like produce some notes that are a bit harsher, a bit more like the green, sappy, herbal notes. So they decided to try swapping the percentage of rye with wheat, which kind of gives it a different set of flavors. Kind of more creamy, a bit more kind of just chilled out, a little bit less herbal, less challenging. It's meant to be more easily marketed to people. It's meant to go down more easily. Less challenging is basically the goal here. So we went with two very popular ones. Weller is huge. Makers is like the king of wheated bourbons. So
All right, so they're both a similar proof. 47 and 45, I think they are. Same price as well, roughly.
I don't know why this is not proofed at
I thought it was 46.
Like it's 1%. Like
I thought that was
and
the
it's
point
in
of
the
Makers
direction that
46.
would give him more money as well. Like
Yeah.
normally I'd ask for more, but like it's just I don't know. Consistency seems like something that whatever.
On the
This
Makers,
is
cherry.
lollies. This is just lollies.
Cherry, a lot of white sugar, caster sugar.
Yeah, there's a lot of sweetness.
A lot of wood impact. More than I remember on the Makers.
You seriously don't get that rye spiciness. Like get the barrel impact, but it's way more like toasted and not that like bitterness
It's
that
like
you
the
get
charred.
when you It's more toasty. It's just I don't know how to describe it. It's a bit more just soft, I guess. Less kind of stringent and bitter on the nose at least. More vanilla is something I'm getting in spades.
Getting tree sap.
Really?
A little bit.
I have always gotten a weird, just slight, and like I kind of enjoy it in the Makers 46 for some reason, but a slight bit of just kind of ethanol-y kind of weird sourness.
That might
I
be.
don't know.
Yeah, that might be.
Which might be that, but
More
I've
accurate.
always got that from the Makers 46 in particular.
It smells nice. I want to compare the nose.
Ooh, this is way more like bitter. This is way more dry. That's like lollies, like
Lolly.
pure candy.
Long, smooth.
This is super sweet, but it's like, this has got like, I don't know, like hazelnut shake, toasted hazelnut kind of in it. Like,
This is like lollies and hay.
this is more like toasty, kind of like toasted oatmeal on top or something like that.
Yeah.
It's definitely sweet, but it's got more barrel for me. That's like a lot more candied.
Yeah.
This is a lot more dry.
Oh. I really want to get more of the Wellers. That tastes so nice. Oh.
It's pretty dry from like compared to what I remember.
It tastes how it smells. It's really long, rich, bit of lolly. There's a lot of sweetness in that. A lot of sweetness.
There's a lot of vanilla
Well,
and caramel in this, but a lot of also barrel impact.
surely cherry as well.
There's cherry, but oh no, I brushed my teeth like half an hour ago. Oh. It's way sweeter. It's way like more candied.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
very
They're very
it's a
different.
lot more shallow than I remember.
It's just a lot
It's
drier
like
than I
brighter
remember.
and shallower.
I remember it being more sweet, more cherry.
Yeah, a lot more cherry.
They're very different. I was expecting a more
Yeah,
similar
so
kind
right.
of like experience. A lot drier, a lot more toasty, a lot more barrel impact, a lot sweeter, but like candy sweetness, kind of like a fake vanilla there as well. I don't know. They've both got that kind of like lack of weird green, like kind of like...
Yeah, I got tree sap on the nose, but on the palate it was more like caster sugar.
Yeah.
The wood impact.
Yeah, it is interesting though that when you like have high rye bourbons, you kind of like it's like I don't know, it's hard to explain, but like it's good to separate what is giving what flavor. Like obviously the barrel is giving like most of the flavor in a whiskey, but like when you remove the rye, that barrel impact becomes a little bit less bitter and like green and herbal, and it, like with this it becomes more. It stays bitter, but in a more like toasted kind of like toasted wood kind of way, like just a bit more like plain with less kind of weird kind of outlier notes. Makes it tastes how you would expect a bourbon to taste.
Yeah.
The Weller, I'm not really sure where all the sweetness and lolly notes come from.
I
enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot, but I don't remember it being that kind of like candied.
I mean, currently right now, I'm preferring the Weller.
I'm leaning towards that, but Maker's 46 has always been something like we've bought.
It's always on
probably
the shelf.
10 bottles since we started. So like it's something that we definitely enjoy.
I want to get more of these guys.
Well, this is hard to find in Australia.
Nick's is the only place you can find.
Yeah, but even still, it's like not a lot of them. Like they
I think
sell
there's
out
only
really
that
quickly.
one on Nick's.
Yeah, and they sell out. But I don't know. Let us know what you think. If you've tried either of these, if you've tried them both back to back, do it because it is interesting to see the difference. Weeded whiskies, bourbons, whatever, in general, are something I want to try a bit more of because they are becoming a bit more popular. There's always going to be the classics like these two, but there are more distilleries trying it. So if you've got some recommendations, leave them in the comment below. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode of Everything Whiskey, leave us a like and see future episodes from us. Maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. If you do, we'll see you in the next one.
Cheers.